So there it is, everybody. There's Juggernaut from Black Ops 2. And then here's a perk from Black Ops 1, obviously. Hey, look at that. That's cool. So what's up, ladies and gentlemen? First video 2016, and today we're going to show you how to make a perk bottle. Like the ones I've made, obviously. And obviously the very beginning of the video, I show you what it looks like. So it's kind of a future thing. So obviously we need some extra paper, so when we print out the labels. Now you're going to want to buy this. You're going to want to buy this type of paper right here. Glue stick, because the bottle caps won't stick down. Oil for removing the stickiness. Some paint for the color. Jones bottles are the best ones. Kleenex and hand sanitizer to remove any of the, that on the bottle. Q-tips, a Sharpie, 2 bottle caps, some food coloring, a hammer if you do have a bottle that you can hammer down a bottle cap, and some scissors to cut out the things. So let's get started. Get rid of the caps, so get rid of that. Throw the caps out. Man. Second step is we got to start peeling off the dang labels. See that there? We're going to try to get rid of that right now. See how it's kind of not coming off? That's because some of these, it takes a long time to get. Once you have all of the things off there, oh no, look where there's another one, everybody. Where? Right there. Right there. Oh, come on. Yeah, this part's going to be sped up. Okay, good. You're going to speed this up until we're done.
4 hours later.
It's like 10 hours later. Alright, so what we didn't realize is that hand sanitizer does not work. Luckily I had the lid on. Know why? Because we use so much. Alright, so I know people are going to be like, why? That's weird. Whatever you do, please use oil on the label. It will peel off easily. And when I mean oil, I mean a lot of oil. Use get a Kleenex and saturate like this in whole area, and then begin doing this. I don't know why it works, but the oil will somehow, the sticky crap will absorb the oil, and then you'll be able to basically just scrub it off, and then it's gone. So this is our finished products here. We have, I know it feels a bit oily still, so we're still going to wipe it off a few more times, but here it is basically. You got yourself this. So now what we're going to do is we're going to fill it up with water. Make sure you're all good to go. And then wipe it off. Wipe it off so it's a bit more cleaner. Alright guys, so here, whoops, I forgot to turn the camera. Oh man, there's like stuff all over the table. But alright, so before you put the color, you probably want to wait until this settles. So want to wait for that to settle a tiny bit.
Mine has less.
And while we're waiting for ours to settle, I am going to use on mine food coloring so we can show a difference. And mine is going to be oh, what the heck? I'm going to make PhD and Darian's going to make a Juggernaut. So both ways are fine. I would use the normal paint.
Just dip it in once, or how many times?
Dip it in so it's kind of saturated, kind of like this. So yeah, once you do this, kind of do like one of these. Wait until it hits the water, then do like this. Oh, that's kind of dark, but that's all right.
Come on.
You may have to use this paint. Wait, there it goes.
It's pink.
Don't worry. Remember, you have to do this a couple of times for it to get. You got to do it a few times, and then just like mine right here, you kind of have to mix up the water here, like one of these. Oh dang! And then to make it nice and neat, do like one of those, so you like clean it up and stuff. Alright, so while we're doing this, you guys, I would hook up your, obviously your handy dandy hot glue. Now I don't know how hot glue will react with glass. I hope it won't crack it, which...
I'm doing it first.
I don't think it should. The difference between using paint... Oh, we gotta cover these up now, because we don't want these to go. Put a cap on the paint. Oh wait, no, wait, I'll do that in a second. So yeah, there's the difference, you guys. If you use paint, that'll happen. It'll build on the bottom, but the cool advantage of that is you can just shake it. Now, what I didn't take in effect is that this right there, we weren't able to do this. And now, that is why I'm going to test glue this one right here. I'm going to test glue this one right here, the old one, and if this works fine, then we're going to test glue the others. Right, let me put that in there. Before we do the bottles, we'll put this away. We're now going to do the caps.
I'm gonna go put this
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, all right, let's zoom into me for a second so then you guys can see what's going on. Sharpie bottle cap paint and spray paint. Now spray paint you probably want to use instead of that because when you use a Sharpie you can see all these lines. You can see all these lines, but the top really won't matter. Alright, you guys, you just waited for like 45 minutes for me to like finish my ass. So yeah, that is basically what it looks like when you Sharpie something. Let's get it closer so I can focus. See all those lines and crap there? That's the reason why it'd be better to spray paint, which I will show you right now. Spray paint, as you can see, spray paint looks all clean, a nice red. Now that does look a bit dark red, but that's the only red I had. Basic idea though, the difference between do you want to A, just Sharpie it with your color Sharpie, or B, spray paint it. Now you can see the differences there because you can see those lines. That's about a perfect thing and has little nice bubbles on it. It's all basically coated all the same, and now it is part number like 8 or something. Wait, you know what? I'm doing on the bottle because I just thought if you put paint here and the paint heats up again, this will stick to the table. So it's better to do it on this. Alright, so yeah, new plan. Alright, I'm getting nervous. Whenever I use like items like this, I get a little knee. There we go, quick. Alright, that looks, oh, perfect.
That piece is mean dick.
What, that little turd, that turd. There it is. The Perk bottles are done for now, and make sure to turn, oh god, I almost set a fire again.
Again?
I almost put the dang thing there. Alright, so now, ladies and gentlemen, the next step, which I would do right now, is I would most likely want to clean off your hands because let's see if it'll focus enough to my hands. So yeah, I would, whoa, I'm talking too loud right now. Yeah, sorry about the audio levels. Organard and PhD, that is paint, that is food coloring, that is a spray paint, which adds a smoother finish, that is Sharpie. The reason why I'm making 2 is I can show you exactly the difference between them 2, and now we're going to print out the labels. Alright everybody, now we have our labels. As you can see, we got our PhD. Now, basically guys, here is how you are going to print your image. Other transparency film, you want to use the highest quality, and if you're wondering how to do that, and if you're wondering why I don't just screen record, it's because I'm lazy. So right there, you put it at the maximum. Man, that's bad quality. And here is your dimensions. For your main bottle label, that is your dimensions. For your neck of your Perk bottle, wallet size, the top of the bottle cap, 35. Now, how to get all these images, I'm going to quickly show you. So what you're going to want to do is you want to put, you want to type in Black Ops Zombies in Google or any of your browser history. Then what you're going to want to do is click Zombies mode here, Wikipedia. Just click Zombies mode, Wikipedia, Wiki. Wow, farther I go, the better the quality is. So then, once you're at Wikipedia, you're going to want to scroll down to the very bottom. Once you scroll down to the very bottom, you'll see this. You click that. Click it, dang it, I just clicked it. Oh, there you go. Oh my goodness, luggage. You want to click that, and you want to scroll down until you see right there, until you see Perk-a-Colas. Now once the Perk-a-Colas are here, let's just for instance PhD, the image I just printed. So obviously there it is, you guys. Then all you gotta do is once you see the image, you click it, you click it, computer, and then, yeah, just click it, save it to wherever you want to, then bingo, bango, you're good to go. Cut out our labels that we made, and as I just showed you, the size and labels, where to get them, and all that junk. So, basically now, some of these obviously are not 100%, so we're going to cut out mine right now. I'm a little nervous about cutting out this, but we're going to do it anyways. We want to let that dry because I touched it and it was like ink. Alright, so now once we've done that, we're going to now cut out, yeah, the camera looks like it's not even facing me right now. So, now I'm going to cut out the Juggernog bottle cap stuff. Alright, so there's that. Now, question is, how do we peel off the back? So, for the neck part of the bottle, what you're going to want to do is start with that. That can still be used. Alright, so now what we're going to want to do is we're going to cut into it. Cut into the PhD other one. There's that one, you guys. That one's good. Save that. Bits and pieces there. Now time for the main Perk bottle ones. I'm gonna cut Darian's one first because usually my first cut is sharper than my second one. Aha, Darian's turned out really good, alright. That one turned out good, that one just has to be placed there. Now for mine. You guys, we're all done cutting for now. I am now going to do step number 1, and that is peel off, label, and I'm actually going to bring you guys a lot closer so you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. Oh man, alright you guys, once I get the backing off of it, I will, once I get the backing off of this and then I put all the labels on, oh that is a good quality. Well yeah, once I put the labels on and once I get everything good to go, then I will be back. How do they expect you to friggin' peel these off? It's like you can't even do it. Like it looks like I'm getting it, like right here, but... Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here's the label. Oh, that turned out beautiful. Now, obviously, it's not a full background here, but... Yes! Alright, so...
You gotta stop doing one thing and concentrate on another.
I'm trying to do something right here. Alright, so now what you kind of want to do is the technique to no bubbles. You just want to keep waving it as you go down until it's eventually done, and then you want to do the same on this side. Keep doing this so that you have like no bubbles, and then this paper makes it like invisible, but what are you gonna do? You can't, it's not 100% perfect. Whoops. Over there. That is pretty cool though. Wow. Depending on what paper you have, guys, you'll either have a clear... remember guys, this is a label. This is a label that if you get water on it, it will not get ruined. So, yeah. So Darian's got the next one. Here's this. Yeah, you want to make sure you get this as good as possibly down. Now, obviously, it's not going to be as perfect as professionals, but you know what? I say it's pretty lined up with this. Let's check. Oh yeah, I'd say that's pretty good. So, all right, everybody, we're going to finish up. We're first going to do D's. All right, so once you have it square like this, you kind of want to cut it to where there's where there's almost like a little bit of gap there. So watch, I'll show you. That much gap on each side. Now what you're going to want to do is you kind of want to curve it, because once this goes around the bottle, ouch, once this goes in the bottle, man, too far away. Yeah, once this goes in the bottle like that, it needs to curve around, and when you have cornered edges, it just really doesn't work. Alright, so I don't think it'll 100% matter if you do it perfect or not. Alright, so yeah, like what I said, it's not going to be 100%, but it is going to be pretty good, actually. So, now that you've done that, wait, let's see how much this was. Yeah. Well, oh yeah, how far will this wrap around? I'd say that's pretty good, actually. Yeah, I'd say...
Should you color the white spot?
No, remember, this will be clear.
Oh, yeah.
it'll be clear. So there's one last thing to do now, and that is to make kind of a bold border line on it. Was that a burp?
No.
Right.
Oh, my stomach's bothering me. Oh man, I think I have ultra diarrhea.
Alright, now. Alright, now that you have this, alright, so now you're gonna have to be, I don't know how you're gonna do this, Darren, but you gotta be hold it here when you peel, or you're gonna smear the red. The final piece. Ooh, yeah, the red actually stuck there. Alright, so now the final piece I'm gonna have to not almost show you guys, because I need to put it kind of perfectly where I want it.
If you mess up once, game over. Game over. I might use food coloring later on if the paint.
Now, obviously, this is not going to be 100%, but it was as best as I could do right now.
Let's take a look then.
I know it does have a little bit of things to it, but when you wrap around an object and it has a little curves up and down, it's as perfect as it's going to be. So, there it is, everybody. There's Juggernog from... There's Juggernog from Black Ops 2. And then here's a perk from Black Ops 1, obviously. You just have this there. But, yeah, this is as best as it's going to be because with that curvature there, it needs to be like that. So that's about as perfect as I say it'll probably be. But I'd say I did a pretty good job actually on that. So there it is, everybody. Juggernaut. Thanks for watching. It's like, alright, I need a drink. I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty for some PhD. Zoom in on it. Like, try to show it as best as you can. Oh yeah. And then this thing got, oh yeah, baby. PhD. I love my drinks.